Yeah, screw it. Let's just jump straight into LACS stuff. If you're not aware, Offbrand and the Rivals team flew me out. So they paid for my flight, hotel, everything like that. I wasn't paid to be there, but they paid for my stuff, if that makes sense. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, get your hi YouTubes in. Because I wasn't making content for them. They brought me out specifically to just be like, make whatever you want. Make it. It's going to be for your own channel. I got free reign, which was really sick. I've never had an event do this. I've never even had an event fly me up to make any sort of content. It's always been for commentary. So we get there, they do their orientation. Like, there was one room for melee friendlies, one room for rivals friendlies, one room for ult friendlies, like everything like that. There was a room that was just for VIP area, which was just like an extra viewing area. We all ended up being in there anyways. There also was a room that was just Wisely's recording room, because beforehand they had literally just DM'd and been like, what gear do you want? What do you need? Send us your like dream setup and we'll see what we can do. There wasn't anything I asked for that they didn't give me. So yeah, I get to the office. We are setting up for the day, and Ludwig is running very late. He arrived like 45 minutes late, but there was also a couple players, namely Mango. There was one or two others that also are running late. All people that were like in the area. They didn't need to be at a hotel. They were able to drive or be driven there. And while they are waiting for these players to show up, they start doing drafting for the crew battle. They're getting ready. They're figuring out the teams for this crew battle. And there's a couple people, and I don't quite remember who was in each, that are just not there. And because of that, they start taking people from like VIP and +1s. All of whom are still like really good players. Like, one of the other ones that was added was Narc, who was a top 50 PM player. So like really good. I am still in the other room kind of setting up. I walk out just because I hear some noise. I'm curious what's going on. And someone just goes, Wisely should be in it. And then everyone starts cheering. Like, yeah, Wisely and like, I was like, oh no. And I really close to saying no to being in this crew battle because, one, I have not practiced at all. Two, I'm in the middle of setting up. Like, I haven't finished setting up that interview room, and that's like my big thing that I need to be there for. So I almost say no to being in the crew battle, but like people are literally cheering. Like, fine, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, all right, I'll be in it. Like, who's looking at the list? I am definitely the worst player on this. After they've decided I'm in, people are milling about. There's going to be 4 teams. The winning team plays the other winning team. You play into a grants. And the top 4 players of the entire tournament were the captains. And they were doing just like straight up schoolyard picking. This was not a like melee versus ult crew battle. This was a, all right, I pick Plup. I pick, like, it's that kind of thing. And I'm looking at the rest of the people on this list. Cake, top player in the world. ZB, Rungunshu, Ion are the top 4 seeds. Squanto is a top 10 in the world, Rivals 1 and Rivals 2 player. Mystery Soul's probably top 10 right now. Leffen is Leffen. You all know Leffen. Plup is Plup. You all know Plup. Like, this is how it goes. Amsa is a 4th round pick here. Bunthers, who I'm covering right now on the screen. Bunthers got either 13th or 9th at Heatwave, and then got also 9th at Don't Park. Bunthers is really good right now. Narc was top 50 in PM. Gluttony is, at one point, I think, top 10 in ult. And then there's me. Hi, guys. What's up? Content creator Wisely here. Content creator and commentator Wisely. I'm just in this for some reason. I was last pick. I expected that. There is a great moment of HBox popping off about not being last pick. But yeah, they did the schoolyard picking of like, all right, I pick Plup. All right, I pick Leffen. What? I was last, which I should have expected because at one point Cake came up to me. It was after we decided that I was going to be in the crew battle, but like 10 minutes before they were picking teams. And Cake's like, yeah, like, I don't know, yeah, you've been streaming a bunch lately. Like, where have you ended up unranked? I was just like very curious, wanted to know about my life. I was like, well, I'm at about 1K right now. I've gotten close to plat, but like when I stream, it's hard for me to focus and I lost a bunch, whatever. I know I could get into plat. It's fine. And then he just goes, all right, cool. And then walks off. And then I got last pick, and I was like, oh, right. I love Alex. I love Cake. Forgot. That was not altruism. Dude wanted to win. Also, as a fun thing, while this is going on, I'm trying to fix my controller. So I play in a box, and normally when I play, I boot into PM mode. When I plug into a GameCube controller, like the Nintendo brand GameCube controller adapter, it doesn't work. And what I have to do is turn the game off and turn it on. And then it's fine. All of the setups that were at LACS didn't have mice or keyboards there. So I'm desperately trying to find I have my adapter with me. I tried plugging that in. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. That wasn't consistent. And so what I ended up having to do is I got crazy lucky. I was spending the entire 30 minutes. I got my controller to work 5 minutes before I had to play. And at one point I plug in and it just starts working. It's like, oh my God, I figured it out. What did I do? And it turns out I was wrong. I did not get it to start working. It's that I started using Cake Assault's profile on accident because he had played on that setup last, and Cake's stick sensitivity in dead zones just happens to work perfectly on box. He plays on an Xbox controller, I'm pretty sure. It's for sure either Xbox or GameCube. I don't know why that works. So at this point, I am getting thrown into the crew battle. I have to play in 3 minutes. I haven't had time to warm up at all because I've been trying to get my controller to work. I am clearly the worst player here, and I know that my controller is close to working, but it's not perfect.
Wisely said, I'm not sure why I'm here. And self-admittedly, shouts to the homie.
Wait.
25 racks on the line, 10K for the Rivals 2 bracket, 5K for the crew battle, and then 5K for the both.
Also, because I was added late, no one told me this crew battle was for $5,000. This will come up later. We're gonna actually watch the crew battle though, because I missed most of this while I was trying to get my controller to work.
Oh.
Wait, does everyone here know how crew battles work? So crew battles in platform fighters are teams, and so we have 4 teams of 5 players each, and it is based on stocks. So if I am playing against, say, MSB, who's in chat, we both start with 3 stocks, and I win with 2 stocks left. I play the next person on that team with 2 stocks, is what I'm starting at. So you're trying to take away the entirety of that team's stocks, not just beat them.
Plup initially wasn't able
right,
to make it.
Plup
He actually
versus
came last second because we had 3 sick.
So right now, Plup's our boy. Plup's one of my favorite players. Absolutely one of my favorite melee players. Going against Squanto. Squanto is a top Rano, and I think for sure was top 10 in the world in Rivals 1. I would put in top 10 in Rivals 2 right now. Squanto's very good. The fact that Squanto wasn't a captain was crazy.
I'm right there with you. I would never
want
hopefully
audio gets better.
footage of me against Squanto to be public. That would just be, that would ruin my day.
Spoilers. Guess who I have to play against? I could not figure out for the life of me how to edge at all. At all.
Walk back by Plup for that Epsil, and Squanto didn't land. No resources left, getting spiked right afterwards.
Plup's doing such a good job.
Plup taking 4 stocks against the 2 top-seeded players on Cake's team.
A fatal mistake right there for Squanto.
Audio, are we getting it fixed? I'm still trying to fix my controller at this point. So I'm not even able to watch the battles happening because I'm just in my I have to get it fixed before I go in. I have to get it fixed.
I don't know why I'm so excited for Wisely, but I want to see Wisely. Crew battle veteran, undefeated in crew battles. Give him his respect.
Look, if Wisely is the anchor and pulls it all together for Team Cake after all of this stuff, that's just a legend. From now on, everybody's going to want to draft. Wisely will no longer be drafted last. No. Never again.
It's so true.
That'll go back to H-Box.
G-Pick, thank you. Thank you. I will never be drafted last again. You're right. Also, it's not great news for me when people are like, man, I just kind of want to see Wisely play. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that just be silly?
on its own. And
It is Wisely.
It is Wisely, though.
I think this makes a lot of sense because Wisely has one job: just take a single stock. And if you do that, then you earn your team counter pick for Void, which is huge.
That's true. That's true.
Really, honestly, if you kind of think about it.
So before I go in, literally, Ion and Void are talking to me. They're like, we just need you to get the one. We just need one stock. And I'm still just off of getting my controller fixed up, or like figuring out like the settings correctly. And they're like, I'm like, wait, who do I have to play it? And they're like, you're gonna play Squanto. And I'm giving myself probably, like GPix said during the last one, like, I'm glad there's no footage of me online of playing Squanto. I'm giving myself a like 50% chance of getting 3 stocks right now. That was I'm gonna play my best. I know how to play solid. I have not had time to warm up because of the controller issues. But we're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna play solid. I'm gonna play my game. I'm not going to like fish for things. I'm not gonna try to do the like, maybe I can surprise him with this. I am going in being like, I think I've got like a 50% shot here. That's how good Squanto is not his anchor, and he's still top 10 in the world. That's insane. Why am I playing Squanto? Why am I in this crew battle that I'm only in because Mango wasn't there? I'm in just because people thought it would be funny to watch me play. That's literally, they're like, Wisely should play, and everyone's like, yeah, Wisely. Like, that's about all it did. People were like, sure, why not? That'd be funny.
Gotta hold up your end of the bargain too. Let's go ahead and at least get a stock, and then hey, from there, maybe we'll take it a little bit further.
I think if he gets a stock, Void takes 6.
Okay.
See, well, Void would have to get through Luis afterwards and H-Box. Yeah.
Wait, that's the last 2?
Yeah.
Oh, Wisely, just get a stock, bro. Like.
Oh, this is gonna be way too hard to come back. Yep, Hedgehog.
I have never been hit so hard by somebody. Yeah. When I knew that my goal was to take just 1 stock, and then I lose it, I got 2%. My first stock is gone at 2%. I am terrified. I am terrified. Like, look at my face.
That is.
Here, I can't drop.
Actually, now at 31%, I bet Wisely's feeling a lot better, but the main
33,
thing here is, like,
40, 50, 60, 68% because I couldn't drop through the platform. Luckily, I wasn't losing my mind here. I was just like, that sucks. Time to get back into it.
I just really believe that Squanto knows exactly how to use needles to get rid of all the smoke and make recovering just impossible.
Those poison darts can be very annoying and just kind of so disruptive.
I'm getting a little bit better about DI, not as some of it. There we go.
You're gonna get a chance to recover. Pop up.
But hey,
send you out.
It was 2% last stock. At this time, I added 62 extra %.
60.
Also, while playing him, I realized I don't have any time to set up smoke or clone. I genuinely don't know how I would play. I do not know how I would play against Squanto using smoke or clone correctly. I don't feel like I have time.
Up strong, send you out.
62 more % though. We're getting a little bit closer.
True.
This is possible.
But kill percent's kind of high, right? Unless he gets like a really strong.
Oh, that's big. Let's go.
I missed, but we're picking it up.
Manages to catch the slow recovery.
This is where I'm like, oh, I can play the game.
Full combust going? No.
I can play the video game still.
Full combust going? No.
One more suck. Oh, the bubble.
Okay, gonna help with that recovery. Nicely done. Good angle.
I'm panicking right now.
I feel like you should have been sucking the smoke.
Every time he touches me, I am just like, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Not hitting was
this is where the
so scary.
Is. Like, you get touched once and you're just taking
all of these. I'm just like, I just have to avoid the strong. I have to avoid the strong.
Squanto might actually get this 3 stock. Wisely needs to be so clutch to close this out.
Come on, Wisely. Gonna survive off there.
I decided to go high because I've gone low the rest of the time.
Side special. Big teleport.
I was trying to cape.
Here, but not able to challenge a landing aerial.
Honestly, the bubble might have saved him.
Yes!
Wisely does it!
Wisely yelling in joy. So thankful to be able to do this. Look at that. That is the happiest man in the building right now.
I stand by it. That bubble gave Wisely a bit of a...
You can hear I want to see if we can hear it. I'm wearing headphones. I have so zoned in that I forgot what my goal was. I forgot that my goal was just to get one. I was just like, I just need to do this, and then I need to play the next person, and then I need to, like, I forgot, straight up. The room went from being silent, I couldn't hear anything outside of the headphones, to just, I heard so much cheering. Like, the room exploded. One of the loudest cheers I heard all weekend was this, not Cake winning the entire event, not what it was this.
Everybody's yelling at me like, why'd you pick Flop first?
Wisely. Opportunity here, but
what do I do? I whiff a down tilt and then I get what the I get the back hit of dash attack? Look at that! That's some bullshit. So at this point, I'm warming up. I'm playing people. This is the most I played all weekend, was playing people right now, just because I was like, I couldn't warm up before my last match. I tweaked the thing with my dead zone, so now I could drop through plat. Like, I could do all of the things I needed to, and at this point, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go in, and I'm going to play my heart out. I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna go in with a great mindset. I have never felt more ready to play a game on a big stream. Oh, that SD's.
He's doing so well.
And he had Mark to recover.
That is.
We're just changing my name randomly in chat.
Man,
Like I said, I gotta pull that up. That's going to be my new sub notification noise.
You have to get at least a stock.
And anything you can get,
Is
like your team needs,
everyone
even if you
cheering
can't
for me
go
because
all
it's
the
very
way.
funny.
About
Mango has his
that is a true
notice of
perception
like
of-
people cheering because he
beautiful
won a
lineup on down
major.
there.
Mine's gonna be because I took
That was
one stock in a
terrifying,
crew
but
battle,
Amsa in such a
and that's
terrible
way
moment.
funnier to me.
Talking about it earlier.
Leffen and
Yeah,
Amsa
it's a
up.
philosophy.
Void
They're
has
not gonna
not
send out
lost.
Rangash.
Void's only lost.
They're gonna do the same. They're gonna
one
send
stock.
out Cody Schwab.
Gonna try to get that spike. I mean, knowing that Rangash was being able to reach the ledge, and that was the clone up there.
Hey, he faked out even the audience.
I also thought that was Void. Oh, that's me. What am I doing here?
Why is Wisely looking like he wants to go in?
Does he?
I don't think I'm asking to go in. I think we're just strategizing. All right, so quick update. I accidentally have been in the crew battle. Someone couldn't make it, so they're like, hey, we need a last-minute sub. Let's get Wisely in. Wouldn't that be funny? I took one stock, the most important stock of my life, and now I might just be winning $1,000 without playing again in grands. So the fact that I'm in this situation right now is absurd. Let's go.
Oh, you're down strong and easy there.
Wow, there was no pop-off at all. Sick. Thanks for $1,000. That was me. That was all me. There we go. They're talking about me right now. I feel like a jackass every time I hold my camera up like this, but we gotta get used to it.
Down strong easy there. Yeah.
Chat, I did it. I did it. I was key and pivotal in that second crew battle, so that has now added a third crew battle to my winnings. $1,000. I am still undefeated, 3 in a row.
The champ?
Wisely winning big. Yes.
Never lost a rival's
Ion,
Yes.
hop on the mic.
It's still talking about me. Why? So Lud says this.
Wisely.
I just do
Greatest
the
stock in crew battle history. Now we got to take a look at this.
the greatest stock in crew battle history. That is one stock for $1,000. I was talking with some friends, and we think that I may have set the record for like the most efficient money made in Smash ever, based on the amount of time I spent playing. I played Rivals 2 for a grand total of 3 minutes and won $1,000. And I'd say that was a pretty damn good weekend.